Okay, welcome back. I don't know if that. Oh, actually, that does do something. I thought having that other light on doesn't do anything. It does the tiniest of bits. Oh, my car's about to roll off there. Um, yeah, welcome back. Today we are back for another lift. 3rd of January. Is it the 3rd? It is, yeah. 3rd lift of the year already. And look, after tomorrow, we'll already have gone through a whole 4-day split cycle. Can we call it that? I'm not sure. But yeah, look, these days come thick and fast. That's what I'm saying. So if you've still not started and you said to yourself, look, I'm going to start, look, just start, because these days they go quickly. They go very quickly. And yeah, I mean, time passes anyway. So you may as well get yourself in the gym. But anyway, today, what do we have? We've got an arm day, which I am very excited about. Recently, honestly, arms has been my favorite. Not really sure why, but I think just, I don't know, I enjoy the pump the most, and I guess the exercises as well. So yeah, I mean, my favorite day changes pretty often. Like I would say like a couple months ago, I was loving legs. Like, I'd honestly look forward to leg days more than anything. And then when I messed up my shoulder, legs was all I was doing. I just got sick of doing legs. But yeah, now my favorite, arms. And yeah, what we're doing for arms today is I may throw in some new exercises. I was watching one of those Jeff Nippard videos where he like ranks or like does a tier list of all like the main exercises for buys and tries and every other muscle group that he does, and I found some cool, interesting ones. And also, there was one that he talked about being his favorite, being the cable curls, right, where you get the handle behind you and you curl it that way. Tempted to try that as my first bicep exercise, but how I like to do my arm days is alternating sets. So I'll do buys or tries and then switch to the other and then switch back and forth. I just feel like at the end of the workout, it's it's just a bit of a better pump. So it's a bit of a what's the best word to say it? I'll just say a bit of a selfish reason, really. Not like any evidence to suggest that doing it one way is better than the other, but yeah, it's just how I prefer. So yeah, I think the plan's going to be start with tries. I've been doing that a lot recently, and I think I'll do the same again today. Probably some sort of push down variations. I want to get overheads back in. I've not done overheads for a while. Reason being because with overheads, like, your shoulder does get activated a bit more, and I didn't want to risk hurting it. But seeing as I'm pretty much there, it being almost healed to 100%, I feel like I'm ready to do overheads again, which I've missed because they are honestly one of my favorites. I feel the burn the most doing them, so I'll probably just go a little bit lighter weight for those, but I'll get them done regardless. And then some forearms also. I've been lacking with my forearms. Yeah, for no other reason other than just being lazy, I guess. So I need to get back onto doing that. And then yeah, a bit of cardio like always to finish things off. Pre-workout taken. I'm feeling good. It's not too late. It's 4 to 11. It's still freezing though. I think it's meant to snow next week or something like that. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, hopefully the gym will be nice and empty like it was yesterday. And nothing else to say really. So in that case, I'll see you in the gym for what I believe will be first some tricep straight bar pushdowns. Okay, as expected, gonna start off with some tri pushdowns, but I always like to superset these straight away with some tri extensions. 2 reps instead of 1. I feel like you can just get a better range of motion. But yeah, I've done 1 set already. Pretty much, I'm 39.7 now. I was on like 32, I think, kilos before. I want to start doing that, mixing up lighter weight sets with heavier ones. So the first one done relatively light, ended up getting I think 20 reps in or something. So maybe it was a little bit too light, but For my first set, I don't really mind. But anyway, yeah, moving up the weight now. Really want to get a heavy set for this one, and then yeah, like I say, superset of the tri ropes. I'm going to go for 3 sets. So yeah, I've done 2 more sets, and that should be a good start for try. So I'll just get straight to set 2.
Safety commitment. To ensure your safety in the gym, please listen to the following information. In the event of an accident, or if you or someone else is in need of urgent or medical assistance, please contact the CCTV team by using a red emergency helpline by dialing 0203 005 4776. A defibrillator and first aid kit are available in a designated safety station located near the entrance of the gym.
Right, very good second set. A couple half reps in there as well. I always like to do them when I know I can't bring the bar all the way up. Just that final little squeeze. Just get that movement at the bottom there. Yeah, nothing more to say really. I'm going to do one more here, and I think we'll move on to some cable bicep curls. So we'll probably end up staying on this machine actually. Staying right where we are. Load of cable work today, so I've done 1 set already just to see what weight I could do because I don't want to go too far to not injure my shoulder. Because like someone rightfully pointed out in one of my previous videos a couple of weeks ago, obviously your bicep is heavily connected to your shoulder, so definitely don't want to go too heavy to risk hurting that. But anyway, single hand cable curls, I believe they're called. I can't remember the exact official name for them, but yeah, really good exercises because you get the full stretch that goes behind your body, and yeah, as many reps as possible on one hand. I need to remember how many I do, so I do the same amount on the other hand. But yeah, as many as possible. And then we'll switch over, obviously, and then that will be set 2 done. And then we'll do 1 more before moving over to some overheads. So I might actually just be camping out on this machine for the next exercise also. But yeah, let's get this one done first. And yeah, straight into set 2.
Team by using a red emergency helpline by dialing 0203 005 4776. A defibrillator and first aid kit are available in a designated safety station located near the entrance of the gym. If you suspect a fire, press the nearest red fire call point and leave the building immediately. In the event of the fire alarm sounding, all are instructed to leave by a remote CCTV team via the public tunnel system. Please evacuate the gym through the nearest and safest exit. Do not go back into the changing rooms to collect your belongings.
Alright, perfect second set. It was like 11 reps on each side, so weight is perfect. And so we'll sit on 10 kilos, nothing too heavy. But yeah, I think 1 more set just like that. Potentially going to make it a drop set too. I'll see. But yeah, one more like that, and then move back on to some more tries. Okay, I'm getting a bit sick of being in the same exact spot for what it's been like half an hour at least. But yeah, I've done one set of overheads. Only going to go for one more because I want to get some machine dips in also. So I think yeah, two sets here should be enough. Specifically, I don't know if that's the right word. Especially because I'm going a bit lighter on the weight, so I can get a bit more rep range. So higher volume, don't really need as many sets. But yeah, going to go for one more set, and I've got a bit of a different way, I'd call it, of doing my overheads. The typical way is you got your straight bar or tri rips, whatever, down, and then you go from a down to up position. I like to get my overheads as like almost a up to down way. I don't know. I've always just found I feel the burn better in my tries, so that's the way I do them. I do try those down to up ways or the typical way of doing the overheads here and there, but every time I do them, I'm like, there's not really any point in doing them if I can just do it this way instead. But yeah, anyway, one more set. I'm hoping this will be in frame because I'm trying to get a bit of a different camera angle. But yeah, keeping it in the same. I mean, if I was staying in the same place and having the same exact angle for the whole thing, yeah, I think just from a visual perspective is a bit boring. So hopefully you can see what's going on. But anyway, yeah, one more set here, and then I think we'll move on to some preacher calls after this. Few half reps in there to finish that set off. But yeah, we're done here. Let's move on to some preacher curls. Recently, this has been one of my favorite bicep exercises. Actually, I never used to do these, but probably shout out to Kevin. He put me on. I used to do the EZ bar preacher curls instead, but this one, especially when you're alone, is my preferred way to do them because they are so much easier to get rest pulse reps in or drops in and stuff like that. And seeing as I've not done any of those yet for biceps, I feel like this is a good place to get something. So I think two sets, but we'll make the first one a rest pulse set and the second one a drop set, and that should be good for that. So yeah, nothing else to say. Let's just get straight into the first set. Right, very good first set. Yeah, like I say, we'll make the second one a drop set, and then we'll move over onto probably some tri dips to finish off triceps, and then I'll think of some sort of bicep finisher too. A fun little tricep finisher. Well, I find it fun anyway. Is a little double drop set for these machine dips. Also, a big fan of this machine. One that I don't use for ages up until probably the end of summer. Since adding it in, I just like it a lot. So, what we're gonna go for, like I say, that double drop set. So, reach failure, give it 5 seconds, drop the weight down, reach failure again, and then repeat one more time. That'll be the perfect tricep finisher. And I think for biceps as my finisher there, I'm gonna go for some sort of hammer curl variation, I think, and probably something similar to this, some sort of drop set. But anyway, yeah, double drop set. If you never try this one at your end of your workout, give it a go. I promise you, it definitely puts you through your paces. I'll say that. But I'm gonna go for as many reps as possible, and yeah, I guess just finish strong. Right, try is definitely done. Perfect finisher for that. Like I say, let's finish off with some biceps. Then I've just got some forearms and cardio to do, but I'll probably do that off camera. But yeah, almost there. Let's finish off with biceps. Alright, I'm experimenting a bit. Hopefully that works. Using the mirror to my advantage. But anyway, I think, honestly, just set up hammer curls, maybe 2 to finish things off, make it a little rest pause set. Because, yeah, biceps already completely finished. Tried the 14 kgs and even that's moving a little bit too heavy. So nice and light, as many reps as possible. I think we're gonna drop set it actually. I've got 8s there. I'll see. We'll get through as many as we can now, and then yeah, we'll see. Right, definitely a good finisher. Also a good introduction to forearms, which I'm going to do next. But yeah, like I say, not going to record these. Yeah, let's get a quick pump check. In that case, after that, I'll see you guys back in the car. Right, arm day complete. Probably the best part when you're wearing oversized tee. It's like a little gift to have after you've finished. You know, hiding a pump check and then can see all the work they've done. So yeah, let's do a couple poses, then I'll finish up with forearms and a bit of cardio, and then we can make our way out. Right, I'll definitely call that a successful pump. Hopefully that line in the mirror doesn't get in the way. But yeah, like I say, I'm gonna finish up forearms, cardio, and then I'll see you guys back in the car. Right, back in the car. Honestly, it is freezing. My car says 2 degrees, which is yeah, it is cold. By the way, this is honestly just so weird that it's happened 2 days in a row now after nothing like this happening since I've started recording. When I was getting that pump check, right, I promise you, some guy came. Looks like, my guess is he's been like drinking or something. I don't know. I honestly don't know. She came down to where I was. It's the private little, not private, but like the secluded mirror area. He literally came. He was in his coat. He had a bag on. He had jeans on. Like, he was definitely not there to work out. I think he literally came in from outside, came up to the mirror, flexed, showed his abs, and left. And I'll play like a little bit here. The only issue is I zoomed in so much that you can't really see it. But I was so confused. Honestly, I felt like I was in some sort of fever dream. I was like, what is he doing? But I don't know, some NPC malfunction, let's just call it that, because I have no clue what he was doing. But yeah, another very good lift. Definitely cannot complain. Shoulders getting better day by day, which means I'm able to push myself harder and harder without really having to worry, because when you do come back from any sort of injury, and I'm not only talking like gym related injury, but I'm talking, I used to play football pretty much every day since about the age of 7 till about 16 or something like that. Yeah, so I had my fair share of football injuries. The physical injury, that's one part, but another thing is overcoming that mental thing, which is, you know, learning to trust that part again. So like, I've strained my hamstring and stuff like that, and then, you know, you want to take it easy, and then even if you do a sprint, in the back of your mind, you are sort of thinking about that hamstring, and you don't want to like re-injure it or anything like that. Same thing applies here. Like, I'm still being cautious in the back of my mind, like, yeah, about the shoulder. So it's about learning to regain your trust, sort of in a way, with your own body, if that makes sense. Anyone who's had any sort of injury, which I imagine most of you have, you guys will know exactly what I'm talking about. So I'm not there yet. I know with full confidence that I can't like fully push myself just yet, but soon. I think, honestly, I keep underestimating how long it's going to take, because yeah, when it first happened, I said a week or for a couple of days. It ended up being way over a month. So I don't know, hopefully like within the next 2 weeks, let's just say month to be realistic. 2 months shouldn't be, well, I'm hoping 2 months should be like the limit of how long it does take to recover. But anyways, yeah, good lift. Another day of consuming and counting calories. I made an oath to you guys the other day saying I'll be making sure that I am on it with my calorie counting, and I am. Currently, I'm on, I believe, 2,500 and something. I'm not sure exactly how many, but somewhere around there. And so yeah, I've still got, basically my daily calorie goal is to get 3,000, just under 3,700. Because my maintenance is about 3.3k, I think, 3.4k, somewhere between there. So yeah, like a 300-400 calorie surplus every day is what I'm aiming for. But yeah, once again, going to make those wings, the same ones that I made yesterday. Honestly, taste so good. And yeah, high in calories, very high in protein. So that's definitely my my plan when I get back in now. And yeah, that is pretty much it. What else is there to say? Sticking consistent to cardio. Finally done some forearm work for the first time in a while, which I definitely need to be more consistent with. And I need to start getting into the ab routine again. If you guys have seen on my channel, like, I done a 100-day crunches challenge for a month, and by having that like challenge mentality, I was actually like disciplined enough to stick to it. But unfortunately, I was kind of scared this was going to happen. As soon as it finished, I took a couple of days off, and I've just not gone back to doing any core work at all. So yeah, really need to start doing core work again, because yeah, I can't just not do core. Yeah, I mean, core, like strengthening your core, it's beneficial to pretty much every lift that you do, like with your legs, chest, all that sort of stuff. So I need to definitely start doing core work again. So hopefully I'll do that soon. I'm trying to think when the best day would be to fit that in. I'll think of something. I'll probably start doing, this road is closed again. Oh, diversion time, so I know which way to go. But yeah, I'm thinking by doing core like every 3 days, that should be good enough. But yeah, I think that's all I've got to say. So if you did enjoy the video, leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and yeah, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you for a Saturday night leg sesh, so that should be fun. But yeah, catch you for that one.